This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, I want to talk about this Eagles and Raiders matchup a little bit more. It's a big one. I dropped my preview video yesterday going over how deadly the Raiders' passing attack actually is. It's probably one of the best passing attacks in the game. It's still early, being week 7. Things are going to change. You might see some of the stuff get back to the norm, but right now, the Henry Ruggs, the Darren Wallers, the Hunter Renfros, they're able to get it done with a quarterback like Derek Carr, who's playing like he was when he was in that MVP type season. I'm not saying he's an MVP right now, but he's definitely playing better. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Bryson Bridge, Lewis, Jason, DeJounte Tapri, Quezzy, the Great, Dom, 6 Eagles, Hawk 215, Seth Monroe, Seth M, channel member in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. Ehorn, what's going on? What's going on? But like I said, this game is big. We gonna take some calls in a little bit later, or calls, StreamYard, however you want to say it. But the Eagles can win this game. No doubt about it. We've hung in with some pretty good teams, minus the Dallas Cowboys. There's still definitely issues with this team. And I'm banking on some of these issues being corrected. This coaching staff had a long time to go over the game plan. They had enough time to self-scout, see what they've been doing wrong. And some of the stuff is not like you need extra days. This is football 101. Run the ball. If you have a veteran, experienced, great quarterback, maybe you can get away with this game plan. But we don't. You know, Jalen Hurts is trying. Jalen Hurts don't quit. Jalen Hurts makes some plays, but he is struggling, especially if you look at the last game. So how do you help him, right? We were talking about helping Carson Wentz with a run game, play action, roll him out, this, that, and the third. But we can't ask for that for Jalen Hurts. Hawk 215 said, "Don't worry, Mike. Y'all should win this game easy." I mean, look, the Raiders are 4-2 for a reason. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park, but I don't think the Raiders are going to blow us out. No way that's happening. The Eagles do compete on the road. We went in Carolina and got the W. It was an ugly W, but we got it. We went into ATL, got the W. And although the Falcons are not that good, they got 2 wins as well as we do. So who are we to say that they're not good, especially when we sit with the same record pretty much? I just think that one of our strengths being that we do stop the explosive plays, and the Raiders trying to come into this game most likely trying to execute that game plan. They throw the ball deep. They definitely throw the ball deep. First in the NFL right now on plays over 20 yards. They're going to try to test us, even though our run defense is not that good this year. I think the Raiders don't want to run the ball. Right now, Josh Jacob is averaging like 3.2 yards per carry. They only average 79 yards on the ground. 79. It's not much. But against the Eagles, they might be able to run 4 more. And so with that being said, you got to watch the air attack as the number 1 priority, but definitely watch what they can do on the ground. Ricky Davis said, "Fly, Eagles, fly all day." It's me. Nobody said we can easily win. We had over a week and a half of preparation, plus the fact that the Raiders are in coaching turmoil due to Gruden resigning. I'd be shocked if we don't win. I mean, they were in coaching turmoil last week when they beat the Denver Broncos up. So sometimes turmoil doesn't always affect you in a negative way. It could be what brings a band of brothers together. So that's all going to be something we have to pay attention to. The Spotlight Raiders talk. Shout out to my guy, Darren. What's good, Philly Mike? As a Raider fan, it's going to be a good game, bro. Yes. I was looking. I should have tried it. I should have hit you up last night. I didn't plan on streaming at this time today. I should have hit you up so we can collab and talk about this matchup. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. The Raiders are 4-2. There's a reason they're 4-2. And what I thought would destroy this team, maybe the whole John Gruden situation, and actually made y'all, come together and get a W. You guys started out, I believe, what I want to say 3-0. Then you lost 2 in a row, and then you came out and banded over this John Gruden stuff and got the W. So look, we're gonna have to wait and see, but it's gonna be a good game for sure. Jason said, Tampa Bay, Dallas, KC, 49ers. Y'all had a tough schedule. Yeah. The easiest one in there, of course, would be the 49ers, and that was the closest game. We hung in there with Tampa, KC a little bit, maybe some garbage time stuff. Dallas is the only one that blew us out, so definitely. Tia, what's going on with you? Tia Lopez. Matt Hater said Bill Belichick is 2-4 and lost to Miami only to beat the Jets and the Giants. And we have an offense with average age of 24. We are young at heart. We are young, heartache to heartache. We try hard. Yeah, I mean, we definitely go out and compete. That's no doubt about that. Mark Johnson in the building. What is your take on why the Birds aren't running the ball this season? Shout out to Mark Johnson. I don't know. I mean, that is probably the most frustrated thing, Football was founded on the run. It's a game that's changed into a passing league, but no team runs at this clip. When you make history as a coach, you want to make history on the good side of things, right? You don't want to make history on the bad. And he did something that hasn't been done in 88 years of history. Like, it's crazy to run the ball as little as we did against the Dallas Cowboys. With that being said, the Eagle fan base ain't gonna let it ride for too long. I mean, he got a standing ovation for running the ball in the fourth quarter against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that wasn't them cheering for him. That's a Philly way to say, what are you doing? You see how happy it is, and you see the results are good. So I just don't understand how a coach who understands player strengths, you got a guy in Miles Sanders who had 3 touchdowns of over 70 yards. So not only can he run the ball and pick you up yardage to help your quarterback, to help your offensive line, to get in second and third and manageables, he is a home run waiting to happen. So you got to give him the ball. I wanted Gruden gone because of his play calling. Yeah, I know. I did hear a lot of Raider fans weren't even liking him before all this extra stuff came out. Like, he hasn't got the job done. The dude gets a 10-year, $100 million contract, and he hasn't had you over 500 one time. Now, this season started out strong, and all the things came out. It is what it is, though, at this point. For sure. Hawk 215 said, y'all have to give Hurts a break. It's not his fault that Sirianni passes every dang play. If y'all run the ball with Hurts, we'll become a better quarterback. I agree. Michael H said, that love is a Battlefield lyrics? It probably was, right? Heartache to heartache. And he tried to make me sing it. That's what he tried to do. D said, Darius getting burned by Ruggs one-on-one. Nah, that's not happening. We got Devontae. They're too close of friends. He lets him know what his moves are. I'm just kidding. But at the end of the day, Darius Slay has been locking up corners, and you're gonna take your shots, no doubt about it. But we're not gonna be playing up. That's one thing the Eagles defense doesn't do. We play back, and so I'm confident in the fact that this team is going to at least most likely slow down your big plays. I mean, the only team that really got off on us big play wise was the Kansas City Chiefs, but Tyreek Hill's a different breed, and we did some different things in there. So we're definitely gonna have to see how things play out. Shout out to Ice Baby in the building. Hello, playoff Mike. I hope the Eagles demolish the Raiders. You and me both. Hope that happens. Teresa said we need to develop our running game. Hopefully Nick will learn as he goes game to game. Defense was playing better, but not where they should be. Yeah, I mean, you've seen the defense definitely change depending on who the quarterback and the offense they're playing, which is true. I mean, we still every game where bend don't break. That's just what we do. That's just what Jonathan Gannon does. And I thought we got rid of one of them and we went out and got another one. With that being said, the defense has gave up stuff to the upper echelon quarterbacks. And right now, I would put Derek Carr in the upper echelons of quarterbacks. I'm talking this year in 6 games that we see. And I'm not saying, it's going to stay like that. And hopefully the Eagles get at Derek Carr and change him up. But we did struggle against the Prescotts and the Mahomes and the Brady's of the world. So I want to see where and how we adjust to a Raiders team that does have a lot of weapons. But on the flip side, I think we can attack that defense. Other than Max Crosby, their defensive line ain't that great. I don't think so. Ngankwe's okay. He has 2 sacks on the season, I believe. But Max Crosby leads the league, I believe, in pressures. And us getting Lane Johnson back for this game isn't very important because I think Lane Johnson, still being one of the best right tackles when he's healthy and in the game, can neutralize a guy like Max Crosby. They got Casey Hayward out there. A guy who's older, still, name is something to be important, and he does play some good football. But I think with their secondary being a little banged up, we can exploit them. I'm looking for this game to be inside the 20s score-wise. If you watched my preview video, I had it 24-23 Eagles, but I think it's going to be close. Rome one more channel member in the building. What's up, Mike? I want them to run out of I formation. Everybody's doing it. Exactly. Here's the thing. This league has become a finesse league, right? It's not as physical anymore. The rules changed, all the things that go along into being a finesse, a pretty boy league. But there's still teams that run out of a heavy set package. I've seen the Chiefs run I formation, the Bucks run I formation, the Cowboys run I formation. Too much prettiness. Stop it. Football is still physical. And the run game brings the physicality to the game. No ifs, and or buts. We have to do that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Mad Hater said, that's what we said about Dak compared to Wentz. I think he's talking about Hurts will never be close to Dak. All right. I mean, I guess someone wearing a mask in their default picture, I guess, should know exactly what things should be. You know what I mean? Zach, what's going on? He said we have to pressure Carr as well. If we do that, he makes mistakes. Yeah, I mean, every quarterback needs to get pressured. That's how you get them off their spot. But I agree. The offensive line for the Las Vegas Raiders is not their strong point. So attack it. They have 2 guys out. I know they got the guy, Alex Leatherwood, out of this draft. He's pretty good. However, they're missing 2 guys, maybe even 3 guys. So we have to exploit that matchup. I think it's harder this season for our defensive line because of the responsibility put on the linebackers. So I think they really got to help out and run defense. And it's also hard because we still are playing that bend don't break. So, cornerbacks help defensive linemen the same way defensive linemen help cornerbacks. It's as simple as that. If the cornerbacks are playing up a little bit more man, I still want to play zone, but a little more man, you can, make the quarterback hold the ball for an extra second and a half, something along them lines, and that lets the defense get home. But because we play the bend don't break, because the safeties are in Timbuktu, because the corners play off, Raiders are going to dink and dunk their way down the field. However, this is an offense that has the most 20-plus yard passing plays in the league. So although it's going to be looking on the field as if they can dink and dunk, they're going to want to take shots. It's just in their blood. It's in their DNA to take shots. Let me know if I am like lagging a little bit for you guys, because it looks like I'm lagging. I don't know why. Maybe the kids are messing with something downstairs. Let me know if I'm lagging. Tone the Shield in the building. What's up, Mike? Hope all is well, brother. We got to put in work very soon. Yes, hit me up on Twitter, man. We definitely can get something going. It's been a long time. It's definitely been a long time. Shout out to my guy, Tone the Shield's in the building, though. Jason said, I say 34-27 Raiders. 14 points come from running touchdowns in the fourth by the Eagles. Whoa. So you're saying that's like garbage time, I guess. Look, I definitely not going to underestimate the Raiders. You're 4-2 for a reason. It's simple as that. You are what your record says you are. That's definitely a legit thing. Filthy, Philadelphia, Bert. What the kind of name is that, bro? What kind of name is that? Shout out to everybody. Let me know we're not lagging. Quezzy the Great said at some point, Jonathan Gannon has to trust our players to make plays and let them play man this game. Yeah, I agree. Darren Waller definitely creates a matchup problem for us. We've done pretty well against the Kittles, the Kelseys, and the Pitts, but he just opened so much up for the Ruggs, the Renfros, and that passing game for I want to say Oakland for Las Vegas. They're Waller's a dog. He's a dog that you're gonna have to not only get some of your best defenders to guard, you're gonna have to switch it up. You're gonna have to keep him guessing. But you could switch it up with a safety, a corner, a safety, a corner. What you don't want is a linebacker. You can play a linebacker on him as well as a safety in a corner with bracket coverage, underneath coverage. But you cannot, I repeat, not just let this man line up against a linebacker. You'll die. Matt said we really have 4 or 5 good playmakers. Devontae Smith, Quez, Goddard, Gainwell. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Sanders don't be used. Quez gets less time than Rager. Gainwell don't be used. It's really only Smith out there and Goddard. And now Goddard's finally going to be able to be in this number one role and see how he does, the every down tight end. Because we play 12-man personnel to keep both Zach and Dallas happy. And there was times where Dallas got the kick to the curb and Zach Ertz played. Not saying it was the right or wrong thing to do, but now it is Dallas Goedert's time. And so I'm excited to see how this all works out. It's okay. We are Oakland at heart. Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's crazy. I don't know why. It's tough to say Las Vegas Raiders. It just is what it is. Zach said definitely got to watch out for Ruggs and Waller, but don't forget about Renfro, and we have to stop the run. Yeah. They're only running 3.2 yards per carry, though, right now. Josh Jacobs had a pretty good year in 2020, but he hasn't been the same this year so far. But if there's a team to get your running game working against, it's the Eagles, who are a little bit behind the Raiders. That's another reason why I just can't fathom the Eagles not running this game. It was okay not to run against the Bucs. They're number one in the NFL against the run. It was okay not to run. It's not okay not to run against anybody, because even if they're good, you have to run. That just is a part of football. If they're good at stopping the run, you still got to do it. Keep the defense honest, all that good stuff. But when you play the Bucs, when you play the Dallas Cowboys, who are actually pretty good against the run right now, you play the 49ers. I understand being a more heavier passing game plan, but there's no if, and, or buts. The fact that you neglected to run this far into the season, the fact of the matter is the Las Vegas Raiders are 25th when it comes to stopping the run. You have to, I repeat, have to attack that Raiders defense. You have to attack that Raiders defense up the middle, off the tackle, between the tackle, every way possible. I need Miles and Gainwell to be a huge part of this game plan. Simple. Yeah, Waller, if you have on fantasy, I would think of picking him. Yeah, he's good. He's a beast. He's top 3 tight end in the game. 1920 Buffalo guy said the season is over for Philly. No. It's over if we lose this game. And Buffalo, stop poking your chest out, bro. You haven't beat a team over 500 yet. So, I mean, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. Because the Ravens, the Chiefs, The Chargers, they'll be coming for you when it comes to the playoffs. Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Chalk It Up Sports Philly said we have to force them to play our brand of football. The Eagles are much better when we run the rock. I don't know how we made it this far without toting the rock. Exactly. We are setting records for just not running the ball, and that's not a good record. Ice, but I'm far away. Hey, shout out to you. I don't know. I don't want to go downstairs and check, but I did see the kid. I do think they're messing with something. Nate got drip, said, "Hey Mike, just got in here. How you doing? Chilling. Just want to talk about this Eagles Raiders game. Might just drop the link in a little bit so y'all can call in or you can come in and talk. Just a chill stream. I just pretty much set this stream up right. I don't never stream this early. I'm more of a 7 to 8, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night streamer. But I figured I'll come on here and talk to you. I got a lot of stuff I got to take care of today before football, so you know we'll do an early one today." He said, "I think we got to run the ball more than 20 times and Kenny Gainwell get involved." I agree. I would love that to happen. Message from a Golden Eagle said, "It's okay not to run when you got Miles hungry. It's okay not to run when you got Miles hungry as crap back. Has he even broken 30 carries? That's a good question. That's sad. If you're talking about 6 weeks and he probably has like 30 or 35 carries. That's disgusting in 6 weeks. Horrible. Um, he says been injured with turf toe. Kenyon Drake is becoming hot. ESPN isn't passing. Oh yeah, you do have him. That's another reason why you guys flip back and forth with Kenyon Drake. But Josh Jacobs only averaging 3.2 yards per carry. So we'll see. Raiders by 20, easy. You lying. You lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. Van D said, "Is Nick a one and done coach?" If he continues to play like this, to me, I would say yes. But me thinking of how the organization is viewing him, I don't think they will. I don't think there's nothing that Nick could do to be one and done in Philly to Howie Roseman and Laurie. To me, you do not run the ball in this game, and I will not ever think he can be a guy who can get it done because I just don't understand the mindset. 25th in the NFL against the run, you have to run the ball. Miles hasn't fumbled yet, and at this time, I wouldn't mind seeing that because he don't have any carries. Yeah, I mean, Miles Sanders hasn't done anything wrong except for that one. Who was it against Carolina when he ran out of bounds twice? Maybe they don't like the way he runs, but it can't even be just him because Kenny Gainwell, they don't use the running attack. And partly is because we are so RPO heavy and Jalen does not give the ball up. But it's also part because I believe the defensive coordinators are saying to the defensive end, Crash, I want you to make Jalen pull the rock back and see if he can beat us. Ryan Rose said we need Kenneth Gainwell and Quez Watkins to more sacks. Wait, what? Watkins more. We need them to ball and more sacks and run the ball. I agree with you. Jalen Williams in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Mike just woke up. Hashtag hangover. Stop it. But nah, I definitely don't be streaming early normally. He said I'm drinking earlier today. Z said got to give Quez more playing time. Yes, there's only one game so far this season that Quez Watkins out-snapped Jalen Reagor. One game. That's it. We don't know what our brand of football is even this year. Every week is a different team. Mr. T12, that is facts, right? As a Philadelphia Eagle fan, we think, oh, our brand of football. But that was under the Doug Peterson regime, right? That was under other management regimes. We don't know. There's no identity to this team. No identity. Y'all could easily be 4-4, but don't know what that means. We will be 4-4 when we beat the Raiders and we beat the Lions. We will. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, I don't normally stream early. I'm a 7 o'clock guy. Cal Bundy said it's crazy when the GM controlled the coach. It should be the other way around. Yeah, my thoughts are simple. You hire a guy to do a job, let the guy do the job, right? even though the owner is the owner, the manager is the manager, they all have their own role. But the head coach is supposed to be a guy that you believe in, right? You interviewed him. He talked to you. He told you what he wants to do. You like what he wants to do. It should easily be left alone. Simple. And I don't know. It's crazy. For the simple fact that in Indianapolis, when they had Jacoby Brissett, they were a top 7 team in rushing. Why? Because it fit his game. He wasn't calling the plays, but he was a part of that. He understands how important that is. Came to Philly and he forgot it. So is it the organization doing this? I don't know. But, if we start to get into the organization is controlling stuff, well, then it starts to be like, why are we even watching in my mindset? Because it's like puppets are puppets. So I got to look at it like Nick Sirianni's deciding to do this until the time being, until the statement comes out that it is 100% Lori and Howie. I got to look at it in this light. That's just the way I am. El Scarface, what's going on with you? Matt Hader said that means we are better than the football team and the Giants. Yeah, look, I believe we could beat the Raiders, and that's not me slighting the Raiders. The Raiders are a good team. I think the Eagles are low-key, deep down talented in certain aspects. Jalen Hurts got to be more accurate. The coaching staff got to put him in better situations. But when you watch the 2021 Philadelphia Eagles and you see how deliberately bad we are in certain things, but are staying in games, you just wonder how. Coaching is bad. Quarterback play has been bad at times, and we're in games. Things can change, and it starts with this Raiders game. Hold up, we got a super chat in the building.
EAGLES Eagles!
Shout out to my guy Jersey Boy with the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate the support to the channel. What up, bro? We got to get this W. Raiders and Lions are winnable games. Coaching staff needs to wake up and smell the coffee. I just added that in there. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a winnable game. And this will be our best win. So not only is this a winnable game, this will be the best win of the season. And this is the part of the season where you got to get your best wins, right? Regardless if this team is talented or not, right? We didn't know coming into the season. But when you look, well, we suspected it was young and talented, right? At the end of the day, you needed to see how Devontae Smith got his feet wet. Jalen Hurts get his feet wet. Nick Sirianni get his feet wet. Jonathan Gannon, right? With the schedule we had, learning everything that we needed to learn, this is where it should be starting to get put together. Now, the sad thing is it's not really looking like it's being put together. But if it gets put together today, this weekend, we can do some damage. No doubt about it, especially if we just get to 4-4. And I'm not pushing for playoffs until this team shows me something different, but I'm pushing for the trajectory to keep going up and not stay put. Hold up, wait a minute. We got another.
EAGLES Eagles!
Hawk215 with the $5 donation. Mike, in my eyes, Smitty and Quez are legit. Do you trust Reagor or draft a receiver in the first round to make your offense like the Cowboys and the Bucs offense? Our defense is not necessarily bad, but in a bad situation with all the one-year deals, all the older vets, you got to go defense. This draft is either going to be heavy defense or a quarterback, depending on how Jalen Hurts finishes out this season. With that being said, I think Reagor could be your third best receiver. Think about it. You're talking about a third best receiver. Is that what you want from a first-round pick? No. But your third best receiver, I think he could fit that role. He's still got a lot to prove, though. Definitely a lot to prove. Chaos the Filthy channel member, what's going on with you, my guy? Jalen Williams, another channel member in the building, said this game is a bit of a measuring stick. We are playing a productive team that is very beatable. Should have lost 2 to the Panthers, but Darnold screwed them over, which was another example of this type of games. Yeah. But look, we were in a scrap it out game against the 49ers as well. And although it felt a little weird because we had to come back, get a touchdown and get a stop to get the ball back. there was a scenario where they would have been in a 3rd and 15, and that is not easy to convert in the NFL. 3rd and 15 is not. But what happened? Derek Barnett, bonehead play, first down, game over. So I look at that too. But you're right. Things could have flip-flopped for us, either good or bad. But we were getting our feet wet. The reason I'm upset is because while we were getting our feet wet with this young coaching staff and young players, we never truly found an identity. We legitimately found nothing. Souls Beyond says McNabb threw to wide receivers, never threw to wide receivers. Hurts is the opposite. McNabb never threw to wide receivers. I mean, we didn't have many wide receivers. I made it. Thumbs up. Shout out to Terrell TC in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Listen, if you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing to hit the like button. And it definitely helps this content get pushed out. Can we agree Boston deserves playing time? I mean, at this point, how can we lobby for the 3rd running back when we can't even get it to our number 1 or 2 running back, right? I just don't understand that. But yes, I mean, I like a mixture of any type of running backs at this point. Mike, I made a prediction for the game. I said the Eagles 30, Raiders 22. I will definitely take that. I will take that. Kenny D said, crazy that we weren't really contenders until 2017 and we dropped off as a threat so quick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. The McNabb years in the early 2000s were great. We were contender every year. 2010, we were legit contender. Dropped off a little bit. Got it back in 17 and fell off. And we invested in the wrong people. Thank you, Philly. You really see the game. Hey, no, shout out to you, Matt Hater. I greatly appreciate it. Mr. T said, sorry to say, but it looks like upper management is too involved with what the coach does. Dougie P left for that reason. All they want is a pass. And I agree. I mean, I'm not going to rule that out. However, if that is the talking point, then it gets to a point where we just might as well stop watching. You know what I mean? Until there's actual statements that they are involved that heavy, a leak, this, that, and the third, a bigger leak. I'm trying to say, I can't really keep talking about that because it comes to, well, we ain't going nowhere until Howie and Laurie's out. You know what I mean? And that is something that I don't foresee happen. So hopefully, if it's true, they change their mind. I mean, anybody can change their mind, but it's a bad. Oh my goodness, I am tired. It's a bad situation if that is the case. Taekwon TV said, what's up? Do we finish the season 500? Well, there's no 500 no more, right? 500 is 8-8, and that's 16 games. There's 17 games now. So we're either going to be one game under 500 or one game over 500 that's as close to 500 as we can get. With that being said, I believe we could still win 7 games. 7. My mind will change, though. This is the game that is the tell-all, be-all. As Jalen Williams said earlier, it's a measuring stick. This is a good 4-2 team. This is a good 4-2 team. A good 4-2 team. This will be our best win, but it's a winnable game. I did drop my preview video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out after this video, talking about as deep as I can get in the this matchup. Cal said with the Dolphins pick, they gotta get Thibodex. I gotta look and look. My thing about college football is I watch it so sparingly that I really don't know guys until it comes to the draft, and that's when I do my deep study as much as I can, watch as much film as I can, and try to get my own opinions. But I'm gonna definitely look into him. Van D said, I asked you and Brunson the other night if Miles doesn't get 10 or more carries, should he demand a trade? Look, in his head, yeah, why not? But as a Philadelphia Eagle fan and a guy who knows Miles Sanders is talented, I wouldn't want him to. I would want them to figure out a way to get him the ball, whether it's next year or next game or next 5 games. It's hard, but I understand why he would want to. This is disgusting how he's not being used. Jay Quest said, if you think about it, Eagles, Sixers, they never really want to win all the way. Want to win all the way. Frank, hopefully you know, and Nick changed the narrative for 1 year. And right after that year, it was over and we went back. Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough. Yeah, we experienced an all-time success in winning a Super Bowl 1 year. But this organization does know how to win. It's been one of the most winningest organizations in the NFC over the last 20 years. And I talk 20 years because I'm 30. You know what I mean? Some people are older, some people are younger. With that being said, I just want to get back to we got to get back to a winning culture before we can talk about Super Bowls anymore. Right now it's about getting back to being a winning culture and then establish things, right? Find out your core. You got Landon Dickerson, you got Jordan Mailata, you got some backups and Driscoll and these guys. Who's your young core going forward? Because we still love the Lanes and the Brooks and the Grahams and the Fletchers and the Darius Slays. But you're talking about out at max 2 to 3 more years. So identify your core and get better that way. It's tough, though, because as Eagle fans, we want to retool and rebuild, but we also know that we got to win games. Philly demands a lot, and that's what I love about our fan base. Shout out to another super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Where you hiding with the $5 donation? Greatly appreciate the support, my guy. He said, where you hiding, Mike? We can be 5-4. Road eases up for us, and Nick Sirianni is controlled. Nick is controlled by puppets. Keep Sirianni without Howie and Reagor. Track the ball better. Yeah, man. Jalen Reagor definitely got to do a lot as a wide receiver better. It's crazy. The day that there's a breaking news that Howie Roseman is no longer the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles, that's going to be a very good day. I'm going to be interested to see who we replace him with. But that's the thing, we could say Nick is controlled by the front office. But now if you eliminate the front office, you're still now saying, then we'll really see who Nick is. I agree there. But, I understand you got to do what your bosses say. But, how could you not run Doug Peterson didn't run the ball to our liking. Nick Sirianni's creating in a whole new level of just doing the exact opposite. The exact opposite. I can't talk today. Unity Walker said, I love Hurts, but the issues coming out of college was throwing the ball, and he still can't throw the ball. I seen that in training camp, and you can be a decent backup, but he could be a decent backup, but it's not a franchise guy. Right now, what he showed, yes, he's not a franchise guy. However, my whole outlook on it is I'm going to give him the whole year to see if he progresses and how he progresses, right? Simple and plain, from week 1 to week 7 to week 10 to week 17. How and does he progress in any situation? Because coming out of college, when you rely on your legs, and when you have the legs that Jalen Hurts had in college, playing in the conference he plays in college, having a guy like CeeDee Lamb, and I see my guy, Cowboys fan talk, popping up in here with the eyes. And yes, CeeDee Lamb is a monster, and I'll never stop saying it. I hate that he's a Cowboy, but when you have him, it's easy to go first read. CeeDee, bad defensive conference, give it to him. He's not open, run. But the linebackers and the speed in the NFL is different, which eliminates Jalen's legs to an extent. And the reads, you got to go through your reads. Defenses in the NFL are way more complex than college, especially when you play for Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma is going to be in that Alabama LSU division pretty soon. They're trying to get them in there in the SEC. But until that, Oklahoma is going against some defensive teams that are not good. So it is what it is. Once again, shout out to CFT in the building. I would tell y'all to go over there and troll him on some of his losing videos, but right now he hasn't been making many losing videos because the Cowboys are playing good football, and I hate saying that at the bottom of my heart. And if real quick, if you're still in here, CFT, when people tell me, yo, you're a Cowboys hater, they say that as if I'm supposed to be like, nah, I'm not a hater. Yes. because I wear this, because I love this behind my back, I'm automatically one of the, we have to be. There's no, I can't, I know, no, you grow up not liking something so much. I admit it. Like, I'm actually proud when people say I hate the Cowboys so much. Yeah, same with the Giants. And I do have no love lost with the Giants too. But the reason I don't care about the Giants as much is because they're normally not competitive, right? It's really always been Eagles, Cowboys fighting, except for the couple years the Giants did slip in the back door, 9-7, whatever, and then they got the ultimate prize. So I can't look at it bad. They definitely did what they needed to do. But yes, I hate the Cowboys. People like, yo, why do you hate the Cowboys? I mean, not why do you hate the Cowboys so much, but when they call me a Cowboy hater, like, you an Eagle fan, you can't be nice to them. But now, in all reality, when they ask me, do you think they're good? Yeah. But because I said something nice, I got to say something negative, right? I got to even the playing field, 100%. Jay Quest said, Philly Mike, to me, the fixes in RPO is a one-read system. Exactly. Hurts is not getting a fair chance. That is my biggest thing, right? For the people who says Jalen Hurts can't play, right? For the organization that says we're doing RPO for Jalen Hurts, right? If this is a auditioning year, right? If this year is for Jalen Hurts to audition, well, why are you only giving him half the script, right? I want to watch you audition for a movie. And I'm like, well, I only got half the scenes. How can I audition for the whole movie if I only got half the script? Give him a run game. Put him in a traditional offense, right? It's maybe Nick Sirianni is not this bad going forward. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But right now, I don't like what I see. And it does look like the franchise is going to give him next year too. If you are saying that the RPO is not Nick Sirianni's system, he's doing it for Jalen, right? If this is an audition year for Jalen, put him in what you believe is your system. Put him in what you believe is going to work for a quarterback. And if he fails, he fails. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But you're doing something that you're saying is catering to him. It's not working for him, and you're not switching it up. As simple as that, bro. If this is an auditioning year, which everybody says it is, you got to let him play. Sink or swim, it doesn't matter. The difference is I'm not an Eagles hater. Y'all not that important. Here we go. Here we go, right? Because they're 5-1 now, and I know you're going to say you didn't say this before, but at the end of the day, right, when you, for the last 20 years, and yes, here I go, bring up the past. This is what I want to say to you, right? I'm not going to say about your past being good, bad, ugly, sad. What I'm saying is this. Every year, when you were trying to win a division, who did you worry about the most for the majority of the last 20 years? The Eagles. You looked at Washington, you said, yeah, you probably hate Washington because you're a little bit older than me, and I know Washington, Dallas rivalry is pretty big. But when you watch football for the last 20 years and you were trying to win a division, you said, dang, the Eagles are beating us, or we got to beat the Eagles, or the Eagles are beating us, or it was the Eagles and Cowboys, right? The Giants had their couple years, and they turned it to the ultimate prize, Super Bowl. Cool. But the Washington football team and the Giants have been the least competitive teams. So I know you've been watching the Eagles like it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm a Cowboy hater, and I'll forever, ever be one. And I'm proud. I'm proud to wear that hat. I'm gonna have to get me I hate Cowboy hat. Like, I really might. You know what I mean? That's a pretty cool hat to me. Nick Sirianni got to plan the game a lot better. Big facts. LB Fizz and Fizz. Facts. Philly Mike, our old OC Mike Grow. Mike Grow. It is a bad time when we want Mike Grow back. Get him back. Keva went back. Keva, what's going on with you? Went back and watched Hurts do everything they think Hurts can't do. That's BS, bro. All I'm saying is sink or swim. You got to let him play a traditional offense. Got to. It's physically a Cowboys fan job not to like the Eagles, and it's definitely an Eagles fan job not to like the Cowboys. It's just what we have to do. You know what I mean? It's what we have to do. Shout out to my guy CFT though. But yo, CFT, that's how it be though. When I come in your streams real quick to just take a little shot, your guys attack me too. They be telling me, get up out of here. You know what I mean? They be killing me. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? We got our soldiers on the front line. This is what happens. This is what happens. I saw the other Cowboy fan come in here, Trey. What do you say, bro? Quit the cap. CFT been said he wasn't worried about Philly. I'm not talking about this year. Of course. I mean, look, it's easy to say going into 2021 when you got a rookie, you got a young quarterback, new coach. We were in retooling, rebuilding, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, right? Of course, you had a 5-year quarterback, an offensive line that's coming back. Like, again, the one reason I thought we could beat you guys is because I didn't think your offensive line will be intact like this. I didn't think you would use the run game like this. And I did think Dak will come back struggling a little bit. But he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong. Mike, chill. It's all fun. Yeah, of course. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm used to the hate, bro. You know, I know the vibes. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah. Again, look. I understand CFT not being scared of the Eagles this year. What I was saying to CFT is, in the last 20 years watching football, before we were even doing this YouTube stuff, it's been like, dang. Watch out for the Cowboys. Watch out for the Eagles. Once in a while, it's watch out for the Giants and the Washington football team. It's just that's how it's been. Go ahead and look at who won the division in the last 20 years. You know, it's going to be a lot more Dallas and Eagles fighting for it than the couple of times that the Giants and the Washington football team had got it. But I'm saying all that to say this. The Eagles will beat the Raiders if they just run the ball. I can't guarantee to win like I want to because every week I thought the coach was going to change and run the ball a little bit more, and he is yet to do it. It's at a disgusting clip. But if there's ever a time that he just says, I have to run the ball, it's like it's a part of football. Football was founded on the run. It changed to the pass. I know everybody wants to have the pretty-looking offense, but what happened to being physical? The Raiders allow 130 yards on the ground. They're 25th overall in stopping a run. If the Eagles don't run the ball in this game, we will never run the ball, and I will never believe in Nick Sirianni. I don't care if they keep him next year and they say maybe he'll get better. If you don't run the ball now, I'll never believe in him. The question is, are the Cowboys winning more than more than one playoff game? That's where we got to hope. Because no doubt about it, the Cowboys are playing good football right now. And I was on the front line hoping that the Cowboys lost to the Patriots. But they didn't. And you got to credit them type of wins. Just don't bring up our rings. Laughing my... We only go back 20 years on this show, right? This is what we do. 20 years. After that, it's null and void. Oh, my goodness. I love it. Philly Big Dog said, do you think the Eagles should trade Whiteside and Fletch next? Whiteside can get traded anytime, anywhere, for anything. Yes. My thing on Fletcher Cox is this. We win the next 2 games, I'll keep him this season. We lose the next 2 games, might as well get rid of him for the right price. That's just my outlook. RC said the Eagles aren't even in the division. Talk about the draft. Nah. Relax. We ain't talking the draft week 7. We're 2-4 with a perfect opportunity to get to 4-4. Does that sound nice? No. But after what we watched this season, will it sound nice? Yes. You know, this offense is young. Look at it all around. From Jalen to Devontae to Quez to Reagor to Sanders. I mean, Dallas Goedert is our oldest player. He's 27. The offense is young. Super young. Hold up 1 second. We got another super chat in the building. Greatly appreciated, my guy.
EAGLES Eagles!
Hawk215 with the $5 donation. Greatly appreciated. Mike, if a Cowboys fan was to tell you Eagles are winning out and they actually do win out, will you buy that Cowboy fan a hat? Yes or no? Yes, sir. I will buy that Cowboy fan a jersey and a matching hat if they said we're winning out and they really won out. But we got the Chargers. And I believe the Eagles can get to 7 wins. You know, we got the Giants twice, Washington twice still. Cowboys, we're going to beat the Cowboys at the end of the season. Why? Because I'm probably going to be playing Cooper Rush, unfortunately. So, you know, I mean, we played them the very last game, and I could definitely see them not needing it at all. Rome one more in the building said, Mike, on the Seth Joyner show, Hollis Thomas said he heard from a source that Miles don't hit the holes he likes to bounce. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. You can see on the film that he does miss some holes. However, that can't be the excuse of why they're not running the ball. Put Kenny Gainwell in. Put Boston Scott in. Call Jordan Howard up. It could be why they drafted runner backs. It could be why they're not using him that much, but it can't be why we don't run the ball. However, Miles Sanders was the only back last year to have 3 rushes for over 70 yards. So where he does need to hit the hole at times, bouncing out does help in certain situations. So it's a little pick your poison type scenario. DeJounte Dupree said if we run the ball consistently and our defense plays like they are, we win every game from here on out. Whoa. Love the confidence. But let's be real. Look, we sit at 2-4 right now. But if, and actually when, we beat the Raiders, if we could beat the Lions, I think we could sweep the Giants. But let's just be nice and say we win 1 against the Giants, lose 1. We win 1 against Washington, we lose 1. We beat the Jets. You know, right? You're talking about 7 wins right there. You know, it sucks that we got to fight for that, but this is what happens when you retool, I guess. You know, I've seen teams feel like they're retooling for years. Like before the Browns got good this last couple years, they were retooling forever. Miami forever. The Giants been losing forever, right? You know, the Raiders were a team that was bad forever before that MVP Derek Carr season. So, I mean, it could get a lot worse. Jason said 42-27 Vikings versus Dallas. Whoa. We got Raiders fans. See, we got Raider, and he's a Raider fan. CFT says, seriously, all jokes aside, y'all season is on this Raiders game because if y'all drop this game, y'all might be sellers. Seriously. Facts. I agree. And even if we win this game, I'm not necessarily saying we need to be buyers, but I would still keep it the same. I would just not be nothing. Because after this, we got the Lions. There's 2 games for everybody to play before the trade deadline. I know the Cowboys got a bye week this week. The Cowboys are in a perfect situation to be buyers, right? Any team when you're a top 3 team in your conference, top 4 team in your conference, you should always be looking to buy. Even if it's a 1-year rental, it's that win now mode, you know? But we going to see. Philly Jackson said we confident. I need that energy. Takeem Hilton, channel member in the building. Giants twice. Eagles going to sweep. Eagles split with Washington. Eagles beat Jets and Lions. That's 5 wins right there, right? Yeah. On top of the 2 we already have, right? Yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5. On top of the 2, that's 7. We're going to beat the Cowboys at the end of the season, too, because they're going to be playing Cooper Rush. I remember when Rodgers with that dagger in the Cowboys' hearts. Oh, man. They're bringing out the hate. Dak Prescott said, imagine being happy about breaking someone's knees. Who said that? I never cheer for injury. Our ownership, cheap. We not buying. Listen, you know, if you go into the trade deadline, you're 5-1, you don't play this week, say you win next week, you go in 6-1 and you don't buy. I mean, sometimes you don't need to buy, right? Your team's 6-1, right? Then maybe you don't need to buy. Corey Little, what's going on with you? It's Gruffo said, what's up? We ain't in no win now mode. Oh, no, we not. I'm talking about the Cowboys. Hurts swag call. Said we trying to run Hurts college offense. Yeah, it's not good. You got to run them in a traditional offense. You're running RPOs because you say it helps him. Obviously, don't look like it's helping him. So run a regular offense, and if it's worse, well, then we know we have to move on. I like Hurts. I'm rooting for Hurts. But if we run him in a traditional offense and he succeeds, yes, let's go. And if he don't, okay, we know. Stop sugarcoating it to where you're going to run an offense that's not yours, that stops you from running the ball, and then saying, well, we're doing this to help him. I don't believe it. DeJounte said, only worry about the Raiders, Dallas, and the Chargers, to be honest. Well, I don't even think you should worry about the Dallas Cowboys at the end of the season because they're legitly going to be not needing that win. They're not. So they probably won't play their guys. The only way they play their guys if they're like legitly fighting for the number one spot so they can get the bye week. Like say they're going against, say it's like the Cowboys win and they get the number one spot, they lose and the Packers get it or the Cardinals get it. That's the only way. Martin said, no letdowns this weekend, please. We already won last night. We already had one. Oh, yeah. And sorry I couldn't stream the game. I had some family things I had to do. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. How do you go 5 minutes and 30 seconds and score 1 point? Still can't close games. Doc Rivers, man. Doc Rivers. Nah, we sweep both Giants and Washington. All right, well, then that's 8-piece right there. That's an 8-piece. CFT said we need to just get D-Law, Gallup, Collins. Yeah. I'm interested to see how your boy Bossman Fat does. You know what I mean? I would shit would be if he's good and you pair him again with Trayvon Diggs for the future, I'm gonna be upset. You know, yeah, it's crazy. Trayvon Diggs, man, I gotta admit, I like his swag. I like his swag. Even though I was talking, I loved how he got the pick six and then he allowed that big one. And I know the safety was supposed to get over there. But it was crazy. It was crazy. That was a really good game to watch. It was. Ray J said Dak has been taking it. Dak has been taking it to the chin all season. He's stronger than ever. He's good He's good, and our O line is best in the league. Dang, where are these Cowboys coming from? They should be growing. They should be growing. They're all over the place. I mean, you know how it is though. Like, and I say this all the time too. You know. Some Cowboy fans be like going for the longest time. They've been where you're hiding, and now that they're good, they coming out. But you know, the content creators they hear win, lose, draw. But I respect. I look at the end of the day, y'all 5-1. I can't say nothing until I can say something, which ain't now. Philly Big Dog said I also think we should trade Joe Flacco to the Packers and bring Aaron Rodgers. He'll be better back. Oh my God, here we go. I can't even take that joke. At this point, the Bills run RPO plays every game though. IG, is it really the quarterback? I don't think they run it. They don't run every play. We lead the league in RPO usage, right? I think they probably do it like maybe 50% of the time. I can look it up, but there's no way they run it every single time. Diggs is good because he trained with his brother. Yeah, I mean, iron sharpen iron all day, every day. Legion said, remember when the Eagles had the best two-way offense when Vic was quarterback? It was a great time being an Eagles fan. Yeah, look, I wasn't on YouTube in 2010, of course, right? But any Eagle fan, any Cowboy fan I know, because I do know a couple of them, Giant fans, any dude who talks football that I was talking to in that time. I said, this team has what it takes to win the Super Bowl, right? I said, going into the playoffs, that 2010 season, that the Packers were deadly and the Eagles were deadly. I said before the playoffs started, whoever that one of these two teams are going to the Super Bowl, Eagles, Packers, right? And the way it matched up was the Eagles won a division and the Packers were the wild card. That's wild that they were the wild card, but I just remember them coming on hard at the end of the season. With that being said, we got matched up, Eagles, Packers, and I said to anybody that will listen, the winner of this game will go to the Super Bowl. I didn't say they would automatically win it, which the Packers did, but I said they will go to the Super Bowl. And what happened? Heck of a game. We missed an extra point or we missed a field goal earlier in the game. It was a 4-point game. It was second down. Vic drops back. He looks. He fires to the end zone to Riley Cooper. intercepted. Tramon Williams with the interception broke my heart. Watch the Packers beat us by 4. They dog walked the Falcons. They dog walked somebody else, and they beat up on the Steelers in the Super Bowl. And I was upset. I said it that year. Whoever wins this game, and I was mad we got the Packers in a wild card, will go to the Super Bowl. But that 2010 Eagles team, Djax, Macklin, LaShawn, Vic, run the ball, easy. Pass the ball, easy. I mean, and we got the Mike Vick that was better in a sense of reading defenses. I'm not saying he was never the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's of the world, you know what I mean? But Atlanta Falcon Mike Vick was all like just a running and some nice throws, or some just nice, easily one read throws. But after jail, Michael Vick was more of the polished passer. He was never the greatest passer, but he was a better passer, and he would still get loose with his legs. So that's crazy. Limit Z Cod said, Hulk, I'm going after Allen Robinson. Yeah, I don't even know why this got brought up, but a couple weeks ago, I saw rumors that, Jalen Reagor and like a draft pick for Allen Robinson. I would have been did that if that was legit. That was legit. Boy, oh boy, if we lose, Laurie going to be more pissed than he already is. Listen, if the Eagles lose this game, it's most likely the smart thing to do. Sell at the deadline. I'm not saying if we win this game, we have to buy. But if we lose, we got to sell. We got to sell. Takeem said the game and that game and the 2008 Cardinals game with Donovan McNabb was a heartbreaker. Yes, it was. Because, again, another either extra point missed or a field goal missed. We were getting dog walk, and then we came back. We came back and took a 4-point lead on the Cardinals. And then what did Kurt Warner do? What was it, 6 or 8 minute drive, slowly but surely crushing us, caps it off with a touchdown. And we lose. Heartbreaker. NFC Championship loss to the Cardinals. Heartbreaker. Can my Rams get a shout out? Shout out to the Rams. Hey, Rams, I'm going to need y'all to do me some justice. And I say if, because you never know. What can go wrong will go wrong for the Dallas Cowboys. If the Cowboys get to the playoffs, do not let them beat you. I need y'all to come through for us. I need y'all. Eagles can take the Rams. Simple. Whoa. What? Eagles can beat the Rams? The Rams is nice, though. Darth X Eagles SB52. If the Eagles run a balanced offense, Roseman might call Sirianni into his offense, right? But look, I'd rather get fired being a better coach than be employed being a laughingstock, right? Hey, you know how when you play like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on this game, they got the little options, phone a friend. Hey, Rams, we gonna need you. Hey, I would try to. We tried to do the work. Week 3, we didn't. We couldn't do it. So, we had to phone a friend. I ain't mad at the game, because at the end result, when we look at 5 years later from here, we ain't gonna remember how you got beat. We just remember you got beat, right? And look, I don't know if I can handle it in my lifetime to see the Dallas Cowboys get to the big game. I don't know if I can see it. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know. 803 Hitman, what's going on with you? But look, the Cowboys are playing good football. I can't lie. I mean, that was the thing in the offseason. And shout out to CFT one more time, because we had a couple Cowboys versus Eagles videos. We did the NFC East roundtable, trying to get another NFC East roundtable, even though Washington with the real Dad Oliver, Giants with Chris the Entertainer and me. I mean, we're gonna be arguing amongst ourselves, because what? Washington's 2-4, Philly's 2-4, the Giants are 1-5. So we're going to be arguing amongst ourselves who's the best out of the garbage teams. Rome's just going to be sitting here like this. Yeah, why would I say anything? So, I mean, I don't know how we do it, but it would be, I mean, I'll do it, just to talk about it, to see where everybody else is feeling, see how everybody feels about the Cowboys and just everybody else in the division. But it's a one-man band right now in the NFC East, and then it's despicable. Okay, but you guys are overrating yourselves, Super Bowl, with your schedule so far? Oh, they're talking about the Cowboys. Nate got drip said, I still see us going 11-6. Jets, Giants, Washington twice, Dallas, Jets, Lions, Raiders, Chargers, all wins. Ooh. Man, if we go 11-6, I got to do something special for a couple people up in here. I got to. That'd be tough. DeJounte Debris said Saints going to be looking for that W back against us. Yeah, we do play the Saints. The Saints are a team that you just never know. They're back and forth. He said the Rams is nice, though. Some Eagle fans ride round whipping, and some Eagle fans see the rims are plastic. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're talking to me. I have no idea. Shout out to Takeem Hilton. He said Dallas is moving to New Mexico after this season. CFT said that will kill that will kill it, man. I can't have that. Somehow, some way. We need any team. Calling for the NFC help. Rel Dance said 10-7 is more reasonable. Dang, I'll take that too, Rel Dance. You tell me the Eagles go 10-7 after a 2-4 start? 10-7 after a 2-4 start means we went 8-3. 8-3 down the rest of the last 11. 8-3? Sign me up. We go 10-7, then we sign me up. I'll take that. Eagles not beating the Chargers. The Chargers are a tough one. That's gonna look. As you can tell, when I've been doing my live stream, as I've been doing my previews, right? I went into the week 1. I said we beat Atlanta. We beat Atlanta. I thought we could beat San Fran. We lost in a close one. I thought we could beat Dallas before I figured out how good Dallas is. We got dog walk. I wasn't saying we were going to beat the Chiefs. We hung in for 3 quarters. I did say we were going to beat the Carolina Panthers. We beat them. I didn't say we were going to beat the Bucks, but if we did, we would have to have one of them perfect games. We got beat. But this is a game. The Raiders game is a game. I'm willing to say we will win. And it's important for us. It is important for us. Omar Wrench happy? I don't know what. 5 across your list. What's going on? You pass up channel member comments. I'm done. Unsubbed. Huh? When did I pass up you? I haven't seen you wrote all day. You pass up channel member comments. I'm done. Unsub. I mean, 5 across your lips. If that, I can't stop you from doing what you need to do. I mean, do what you got to do. It is what it is. I don't see you wrote anything here. So, unless you're getting deleted out, but I don't know. 10-7 and a first round exit is Philly's way to lose. I need a break from all the heartbreak. Yeah, 10-7 is still a far stretch. Look, we're retooling, rebuilding. I mean, my optimism is really riding on this game. I believe we can win this game against the Raiders. However, this is what is make or break for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is make or break for the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly Jackson, your record is funny. What did Jackson say? What do you got us going, Philly Jackson? Philly Mike is funny in them round tables. Well, Rel Dan said we had a hard first half. Dallas not even playing Super Bowl contenders or playoffs teams. I mean, yeah, they beat up on us. Who they play? They play the Bucks. Week 1, they took the L to Bucks. Patriots 2-4. They beat. Eagles, Panthers, who else? Giants. Yeah, let's see how they play some good teams. That's definitely going to be interesting. DeJounte Debris said, bro, if we beat the Raiders, I think we can win out, to be honest. I don't know if it's the trees, but I feel like all we have to do is run Miles and Hurts and Gainwell and give Hurts a simple over middle throws. Bro, if it's the trees, you're going to need to pass them over. I'll take it, and I'll be happy with I'll be happy with double-digit wins, let alone winning out. Let alone winning out. But I hear you, bro. Angel said, would you take Russell Wilson if he becomes a free agent next year and maybe give up a 1 first-round pick? If he becomes a free agent, we don't got to give nothing up. We just got to pay him. So, and if he's not a free agent, he's not going to come here because he got a no trade clause. So he has to pick the team he gets traded to. He ain't picking us. Jason Wright said, just got in here, bro. Don't know if it has been said, but it's time to put up or shut up. No more talking. That is really what this stream is about. This Raider game is so important. It can change the complexion of the season, or it can either destroy us. He's not going to catch all the chat's messages. Just simply copy and paste what you really want him to address from the chat. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, he's probably not in here anymore, but Five Across Your Lips was one of them dudes who was cool. You know what I mean? He went from being a guy who was one of the most chillest to being like, you're not reading my message. I'm going to take my ball and go home. I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. At the end of the day, I do my best to get to everybody's comment. And he's a channel member. So I always try to favor the channel members just because, you know what I mean? Y'all rock with me extra. I rock with y'all extra. But I mean, it is what it is. Let him do what he want to do. Hot Shot Slayer said, as a fan of the mighty beef, all of my, I see the Eagles winning 2 more games. Yeah, that's not happening. We gonna win more than 2 games. South Tech said the beat the Chargers. Stop it. Yeah, I didn't say that. Terrence said, man, can you imagine if we ran Miles and Howard straight? Damage. We saw what that looked like in a limited sample size in 19, and it was good. It was great. Marianne Johnson said, who put me in timeout? What did I say wrong? Whoa. No timeouts. See, that's the one thing I don't like about StreamYard. I can't see who's getting put in timeout and stuff like that. Is people timing people out? And Marianne Johnson, I need to give you a wrench. You've been here for a long time supporting the cause. I just gave you a wrench. A wrench. Hey, yeah, DeJounte, I'm with you. I love my team too. I'll take it. Sign me up there. Alexander says some appetites never satisfied. I hear you on that. 803 Hitman said, yo, Mike, what's your expectations for tomorrow's game and what's the reality? My expectations and the reality are actually the same. I 100% believe the Philadelphia Eagles can beat the Raiders. I did a preview video yesterday. I dropped it. I went in over a lot of the things, the matchup types. They are number 1 in the NFL on pass plays over 20 yards, and we are number 2 in the NFL on taking away pass play over 20 yards. They have 32 plays over 20 passing, and we have only gave up 11. First and second on that list. With that being said, their run game ain't that strong. Jacobs only averages 3.2 yards per carry. They only average 79 yards per game. How do you beat the Eagles this season? You run on us. Will they run on us and they get better because we're that bad? Maybe. But they're going to want to try to play to our strength. Their offensive line ain't that good. They're missing 2 starters. We have to attack that O-line, get at Derek Carr, who's actually playing very good football. He's playing the best I've seen since that injury. All that being said, it really comes down to what my new podcast name is, Run the Ball Podcast. If the Eagles run the ball, they have a legit chance to win. A legit chance. The Raiders' run defense is 25th in the league. They allow 130 yards on the ground per average. 4.6 yards per carry. Nick Sirianni had more time to game plan for this. If he doesn't run the ball this week, then me being a guy who's willing to wait to see how good Hurts gets by the end of the season, I'm normally the guy who will give Nick Sirianni the whole season, but I will not be able to trust this guy. I will not be able to look this dude in the face if he doesn't run the ball against the Raiders tomorrow, 4 o'clock. You know your boy will be live. You know I will be sipping. You know that this is a winnable game, and it changes the complexion of the season. You go from 2-4 to 3-4 with the worst team in the league on your schedule next week. You go into the trade deadline week 4-4. I'm not saying go buy, but I'm saying not to sell. Also, I would love to start Miles Sanders on my fantasy team at some point this season. Yeah, right now, hold your horses on that. iShine said 55% run, 45% pass equals a win for us. If Sirianni runs the ball and controls the clock, I'll take 60-40. Actually, I'll take 65-35 at this point. Just give me something. Only reason I am so optimistic because we have an easy schedule. If we lose more than 3 games, we garbage. And it's on to the draft. I hear you. The schedule definitely gets a little bit easier. But this is one of the things I want to say when we talk about this easy schedule. The Raiders and the Broncos were supposed to be not that good this season. And although I think they're a beatable team, they are better than what people thought because they both have been under 500. Oh my goodness. For the longest time. And they're not anymore. These cowgirl fans, bruh. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just got to ignore it. Yeah, I mean, you just got to ignore it. You got to ignore it. You got to ignore it. I always start Sanders. He's been giving you some crappy stat lines, though. He had to be. Takeem Hilton said, I'm good with 35% runs, plays, 35 run plays, 30 pass plays. Wow. My man said 45-55 the run. Quez, Cowboys just the NBA Finals. Danny Green was seeing a different basket. He was seeing no basket, bro. He had 3 air balls. Jamal said, and with the way we play defense, I know Ruggs won't get behind them. Exactly. That's one thing. The Eagles defense does limit the big pass play. There's only one team that got off on us, and that's the Chiefs. Tyreek. Ayo, Rel, dance. Ayo, Rel, you got Twitter, bro? You got Twitter? If you got Twitter, follow me. Because when I get off here, I'm going to use that. But I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to say somebody in my chat, Rel Dance, said the RPO really means really pissed off. I'm going to use that. But I'm not going to take sole credit for that. I'm going to if you have a Twitter, I'm going to tag you in it. If you don't have a Twitter, I'm going to say, I don't know if you subscribe to me or not, but if you're not, man, we rock Eagles and Sixers on this podcast all day, every day. Hit the subscribe button. We drop regular 10-minute videos, 10 to 15-minute videos. We go live. We do the live play-by-plays. We do a couple, we do different things over here. So subscribe if you are new. But yeah, I mean, follow your boy on Twitter, all that stuff, because that's definitely going up as soon as I get off here. I'm going to let you, I'm going to give you the credit for it, though. That's funny. RPO really pissed off. That is great. That is great. That has been the season. That has been the season. That is great, bro. That's tough. Jared said, would the Eagles being a challenge? Would the Eagles be a challenge to the Cowboys? Come on now. We know. Like, have y'all laughs. Have y'all laughs now. Have y'all laughs now. I'm done with the RPO facts. Sirianni's trash to me so far. If he doesn't run Miles a game world 25 plus times this game, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Exactly. At this point, this is the last straw, last chance. Philly fans should even worry about the Raiders. They fizzle out halfway through their season. Let's go, Eagles. Let's go, John Lee. I'm with you. I'm with you. Omar said later, Mike, keep up the great work and great content for all your fans across the world. Hey, shout out to you, Omar. Greatly appreciate it, bro. You one of them Cowboy fans that's still cool though. You know what I mean? You cool Cowboy fan. Some of them are not though. Jose Serrano said, "Dang, Penn State driving me freaking nuts. What's the score, bro?" I'm ready for the bye to be over. I'm already tired of watching the rest of the NFC East. Oh, come on. Lincoln Financial hurts. Danny Green is the exact reason why the Sixers lost. Not necessarily. There's a lot of things that went wrong. I mean, the adjustments from the coach was horrible last night. You went 5 minutes and 30 seconds without scoring a bucket. You got 1 point in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We don't got a closer. It's hard for a big man to close in the NBA for the simple fact that you want the ball in his hands. And when the ball's in his hands, you know, he puts it on the floor, knick-knack, paddywhack, they get a steal. You know what I mean? So you need a closer. Jerome Kendrick's in the building said, listen to the GOAT. He's giving y'all the work right now. Forget them Cowboy fans. Yes, you know how it got to be. It got to be this all day.
EAGLES Eagles!
You already know. Limit said runner up. JP said, push for a boycott. You need to push for a boycott. No tickets, no more merch. Don't watch games on TV. Watch on DoFu Sports app or other places that don't report ratings. Stop supporting the Eagles. It's too hard. Eagles are part of the family, JP. JP, what do you exactly want to accomplish? You know what I mean? You got Brian Dawkins as your pitcher, and then you just want to be like, I understand we're not good. I understand, you know, you got to have negative there. Jalen Hurts was absolutely bad in the Bucs game, no doubt about it. But I mean, what else? I mean, what do you can't just snap your fingers and be good. You can change things in the NFL quickly, but I'm watching Jalen Hurts for 17 games, and I'm giving him. I think he can get better. I don't know. I'll let you know at game 17. If we have more Bucs games, I'm done. If we have some of the other games, I just want to see if he can learn to see the field better. Simple. Rodan said, I don't do social media at all, Mike. It's all love, bro. Northside Philly. Shout out to my guy. Like I said, I'm going to rock with that on Twitter. I'm going to say, hey, Northside of Philly, I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to hit it with something like, you know what I mean? Rodan's dude who watches the podcast came up with the exact reason the Eagles run the RPO, and it's a definition of our fan base. Really pissed off. That's hilarious. I love it. Omar said, like and subscribe. I clicked the wrong one. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you, Omar. CFT said, I was going to chill. Want to talk about week 3. Oh, man. There we go. I mean, there's a lot of Cowboy fans in here. You know what I mean? We got to defend ourselves. Okay, then the Eagles have no incentive on changing how he stays. The owner will dictate things because the team makes money because y'all still buying. Bro, yeah, well, you know, you could tell the 110, 120 people that in here, maybe the couple thousand people that watch this, the boycott. But even if 2,000 people stop buying, it ain't going to stop at the hundreds of thousands that are supporters. Like, you can't win there. You can't win. Do I think Howie needs to go? Of course. Do I think Jeff Lurie needs to let the guys he hired do their job? Of course. You know? But, you know, Cowboy fans were upset with Jerry Jones for a long time. Now they're 5-1. Let's go, Jerry Jones. Winning cures all. That's all I know. Jared said, it's sad that the Cowboys get... Yo, this whole chat is nothing but back and forth. Eagles versus Cowboys today. In the beginning, we actually talked about the Raiders game. Now it's just free-for-all. Eagles versus Cowboys. Kill them. Kill or be killed. Philly Jackson said they don't understand that this is a rebuild year, not a championship or even playoff one. Facts. 7+ games, I'll be happy. Rel Dance, shout out to you, my guy. Like I said, we won 4 games last year. If we win 7 this year, trajectory pointing up. If we do it in the way of believing in Nick Sirianni. If we don't believe in Nick Sirianni, if Nick Sirianni shows he's incapable of change and we win 7 games, you can be like, we won 7 games, but so I just want to see the trajectory going up. We got to find out about Nick. We got to find out about Jalen. But in the process of I can't even talk today. In the process of us finding out about these guys, if we win 7 games in the first year after only winning 4, it's good. Because then the next year you expect 10, 12. You know, the trajectory's got to always go up. And we're young. We're young. Thought you'd be doing a live stream last night. Yeah, look, I had last second I had some family things I had to take care of. Everything is good. There's nothing wrong with the Philly Mike family, but there were some family things that came up and I missed it, but I'm mad. I missed almost the whole first quarter I missed. I watched from the second quarter on. And see, once I get home, if I get home and I miss the whole first quarter, I'm not going to start the stream up midway through. So that was one of my chill on the couch, drink a couple beers, watch myself, be on Twitter talking. I popped in the RB stream a little bit. That collapse at the end, though, was disgusting. 5 minutes and 30 seconds without a bucket. 1 point in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Tobias Harris just dribbling too much. 3 air balls from Danny Green. Doc Rivers not using a timeout with 40 seconds left. Like, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Eric said, aloha from Hawaii. He's a Cowboy fan and a Cowboys fan from the 808 state. But hey, good luck again. Hey, shout out to the Cowboy fan giving me good luck. But Cowboys fans be everywhere. Shout out to you. JP said, Mike, that's why we start here and make this movement. Take the mainstream. Take this mainstream. We need to show that we are not like the New York Giants and the Dallas fan base. We can use social media and other means step by step. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. And things got to be changed. Like, best believe if we get a report, like, all the stuff that's being said about the ownership really overstepping the boundaries. Like, if we get that legit report, and I do believe they are pushing for control. They got Nick Sirianni because they believe he's a puppet, maybe. I believe all that, right? But until I see it 100%, I'm more along the lines of I'm going to let it. It's tough. I understand. Look, at the end of the day, losing stinks. It absolutely stinks. But me being a Cowboys fan who's 30 years... Whoa. I just said me being a Cowboys fan because I keep seeing Cowboys fans talking. Take that back. You know, I might have to just now retire for a whole day from that. That's just absolutely despicable. That's wild. Anyways, me being an Eagle fan for... 22 years, 23 years, really knowing what's going on. There hasn't been much losing. I mean, we only won 1 Super Bowl. I understand that. But, being a contender, smack yourself. Being a contender for, 9 years out of my 23 rooting, I mean, it all got to start somewhere. You're right. We got to be better. The thing is, Howie Roseman keeps finding himself in the new regime, right? You get Andy Reid, Howie Roseman's around. You get Chip Kelly. I didn't like what Chip Kelly did, but Howie Roseman's around. You get Doug Peterson, Howie Roseman's around. You get now Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman's around. Like, he might be a part of why we can't do that. But shout out to the chat, though, yo. Because, Cowboy fan talks in here. Dak Prescott's in here. The guy from Hawaii's in here talking about the Cowboys. This RC dude talking about the Cowboys. So I do my best to do my sequilatory while I look at the chat. And I read the script wrong. That's the thing, though. He said, we on your head, Mike, rent free. No, you're not in my head. You're in my comment section arguing. That's what you are. You're in my comment arguing. Oh. All right, you know what we gonna do? We might have to do this, right? Pay attention to my videos this week. After this Raiders game, pay attention to my videos this week. Because in one of these videos is going to be, most likely, I got to figure out some things, but I got to give an Eagle jersey away now, right? I got to. That's going to be my way of repenting. So somebody going to get an Eagles jersey for free. Pay attention to my videos throughout this week to see how to enter. What do you got to write in the comment section? What do you got to do? Somebody's getting an Eagles jersey for free. Whoever wins it can pick the Eagles jersey. That's my way of saying, what the? You know what I mean? That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe. Whoa. I mean, the Cowboys and Eagles talk in the chat, though, is going crazy. I mean, it's going crazy. And that's just. Oh, boy. This is why I don't stream early. And 1 o'clock ain't that early, but it's early for me, just in the sense of preparation for my day. So, I can't believe it. Somebody getting a free jersey, though, for sure. Somebody getting a free jersey for sure. He said, get me a Diggs jersey and I'll watch. Rel Dan said, I need that jersey. Yeah, look, so pay attention. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're going to be dropping. Look, the Eagles play Sunday. We dropped the reaction video on Monday. We depending on what happens, breaking news, rumors, this, that, and the third, we're going to be dropping videos. It's on the skin, bro. It's on the skin. I got this tattoo when I was 14. I lied. 15 years old. Everybody said you got to be 16 with your parents' signature. I had to go around like the 10 different tattoo shops before they allowed me to get one at 15 with my parents' signature. You know what I mean? I was a freshman in high school. So, you know what I mean? It's on the skin. It's there. But listen, pay attention to the videos throughout the week. Someone's going to win the Eagles jersey for free. Y'all can tell me who y'all want. Zach Ertz, to remember him. That would be legit too. Get that fresh 86 piece. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're going to be ending this stream here before I slip up and say, nah, just kidding. Oh, what is the world coming to? Oh, man. But like I said, so if you're just getting in here, we've been going for an hour and 32 minutes. Rewatch the beginning. That's where we really talked about the Raiders and Eagles. I really believe we can get this W. I will be live during the game. Who knows? Maybe I announce the jersey contest then. But pay attention to my videos. I don't want you to miss the video that tells you, you know what I mean, how to get the jersey. But somebody got to get the jersey. I need to see it. I need to see y'all put it on to just get my repent for letting these Cowboy people get in my head a little bit. They got in my head. Because there's too many in the chat. Get ready for the Cowgirls playoff choke. Yes, sir. That will be happening. Coming to a TV near you. Real quick, though, to the Cowboy fans in here, what is going on? What is the word on Dak Prescott? I saw him in a boot, but they said it wasn't that bad. I saw him in a boot, but they didn't say it was that bad. Is he supposed to miss any games at all? What's up with Dak? I forgot about that. Mike's a rebel. Oh, no. Johnson Caleb Williams, the freshman who can't be drafted yet. What position does he play? Johnson Caleb Caleb Williams can't be drafted yet because he's a freshman. No time missed. Dak is great. He not missing no time. I'm mad at it. Shout out to Dak. I didn't even see him get hurt in that game. Was it the last play? Did he just pull it? Because I didn't see him go down. I didn't see nothing wrong with him. He's fine. John Lee said one thing everyone knows: Cowboys and Raiders always choke. Philly for life. Let me hear y'all say it in the chat right quick.
EAGLES Eagles!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What we see? Marianne said Adam Schefter said they trading Coop at the deadline. Yeah, I would love it. Get rid of Coop. Eagles are obviously on the Cowboys fans' minds, seeing how they just keep wanting to talk like an annoying ex-girlfriend. Oh, Lord. Let's go. Let's go. With all that being said, shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, make sure you turn that notification bell on. Look, I know I've been putting out more videos than live streams, but we're going to try to flip the script a little bit. We're going to try to continue to put the videos out depending on the topics, breaking news this, news that, opinions. I will be starting to do my all 22 breakdowns again. I was supposed to do that last week. Game Pass was messing with me, but we will be getting back to that. But we will be doing more live streams. With that being said, turn your notification bell on so when we go live, you can get up in here earlier, maybe in the middle. I know everybody's busy, but we more on topic in the first 45 minutes to an hour. The last 30 minutes is normally wherever the chat goes. And obviously, there's a tug of war match in here, Eagles versus Cowboys. I don't even know why. They 5-1, we 2-4. We got our own problems. The Philadelphia Eagles will beat the Raiders 24-23. Jalen Hurts, last second, gets us in field goal range. The kick is up. It is good. The Eagles win 3-4. I mean, I'm trying to make it sound as good as possible. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rel Dance, again, shout out to you for that great tweet. It's coming. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We are out. Peace.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, we showing up and we gon' fight. You see, we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.